there was recording paused, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We are live.
Hey, hello everyone.
Hey, welcome back, Mystery Channel.
Yeah, that's the place to be, isn't it?
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Just gonna put we're live in the group. But yeah, because we're here with, follow-up questions, things happening.
Yeah, and are there any questions, Morgan? Uh, let's kick off first with that. But
Oh yeah.
can we
So,
shed any light on stuff?
well, yeah, so there was the question we had last week about if she was a student of Madame Lenormand, if she wasn't a student of Madame Lenormand.
The Madame Breton question. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, there is totally no evidence for that.
Yes.
So, but her name was in the old booklets for the Grand Jeu Lenormand, the card. So that was also something, with the card or the publisher also used very strategically. It's like great marketing. So
Yes.
and nowadays people still do the same. If you can somehow say that you knew someone, it's like being famous by proxy.
Yes.
And with the Madame Lenormand, you have to see that this she was a celebrity, and you can see the impact with the Petit Lenormand cards. So those cards are from Germany. They totally have no direct connection with Madame Lenormand, but of course, if you have such a celebrity and you can say, okay, these cards are the cards she used, yeah, that's the
Yes.
best marketing that you can have.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But especially the 19th century, the time of occult science, the time of esotericism. Those were the heydays in that.
Hmm.
But you see a lot of crazy claims. People who said that they had like wisdom from like Madame Blavatsky from that era, from Tibetan masters. Aleister Crowley was saying that he was the righteous successor of the Ordo Templi Orientis. A lot of crazy claims in that regard. So, or they somehow use you and say, okay, I have better information, or they say, okay, information came directly from this person, and especially with Madame Lenormand.
Hmm.
Even though she was a real celebrity cartomancer and all that, but she also wrote her own memoirs and her
Yes.
books. So, and of course, she did a lot of great stuff, but I think a lot of is also added on. But if you see it from a strategically marketing nowadays, yeah, she was like brilliant.
Hmm. Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then
So
you have
much.
to see like Madame Lenormand. So a German card maker used her name to promote
Yes.
a deck which become very famous. But then
Oh,
if
yeah.
you open the deck, the little white books where the original method of distance was, and whenever you have time, whenever you own such a small booklet, you can see it's signed with the hair of Madame Lenormand, Philippe Lenormand.
Ah.
But that's also made up because
Yeah.
she has no Philippe Lenormand
No.
in her family tree.
No. No. Mm-mm.
So
That's
yeah,
so cool.
that's the way it went, and that was somehow bon ton or something people did in the time, like Papoose. Yeah, he also had this wisdom from old masters, for instance. Yeah, and then they also claim to be an authority on this, on that, or they say, okay, but now I have the real teachings and all that. So yeah,
Hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just
there is
parroting.
this, there is this atmosphere around that era, which is also a bit,
Mm-hmm.
special, a bit, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the Madame Breton, she was really in the booklet
Mm-hmm.
of, yeah. But there were more claims. There was a Madame Le Marchand.
Oh,
There was also this other lady claimed to be in the vicinity of Madame Lenormand, either learned her systems or got her cards or whatever, you know.
yeah. And copied. Oh yeah, a lot of that too. That's why I
Yeah,
like the historians who actually dig deep and find out what's true, what's not, where the false claims are,
yeah,
very
and you
dedicated.
know, we both like to do research, you know, but somewhere you also have to throw the line. Yeah, on one hand, you know, absence of evidence does not definitely have to say evidence of absence, but how far do you go with that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's yes.
We somehow
That's
have
fair.
to also make up our minds. Okay, well, then you can say everything goes, but there
Mhm.
is no really direct link. I really researched this stuff like 10,
Mhm.
15 years ago. So
Yeah.
I really have to dive into in my notes and all that.
Oh yeah. That's the that's the other thing too is going back and rereading these things because I've been doing that lately with a lot of things too. Because you only like whenever you learn stuff, you only remember parts of it. So then like new things come to light, or maybe there's a name of a philosopher you didn't realize before, so now you can dig deeper there.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the case, you know. But,
Yeah.
and that era also, if you see that, because yeah, you know, I also like to research everything to do with Freemasonry and mystery bonds and all that, you know. But the 19th
Mhm.
century, especially, was in spiritual ways was very eclectic. It was
Yeah.
like they threw everything on top of each other. And of
Yeah.
course, you know, like France, they really somehow um, took everything in North Africa. So they made connection with a new world, especially
Yeah.
with Egypt and all that, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then the claims come, okay, I have the real hermetic teachings, I have the real this, and I have the real that, you know.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And people back then, they really knew how to do promotion.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, like I said, no internet to really look out on their claims, you
Yeah.
know.
And this is also the same with there were like yeah, I don't know if this is the right translation, but in Dutch it's like writings of preachers, people
Yeah.
who so-called stepped out of Freemasonry and gave all the rituals. You know,
Hmm.
they became so popular that even Freemasons bought them as their ritual books to do in the
Oh,
lodge.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
But they really sold a lot of books in that regard. So people wanted to find out, you know, and but there are certain writings who are very accurate.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, there are also other writings with adding a lot of stuff on, but they sell as well.
Oh
People
yeah.
want to have, yeah,
Oh yeah.
excitement. They want to, yeah. Why would you otherwise want to look at Kardashians and all that crap?
Oh yeah. No, exactly. Yeah.
But they want
Exactly.
to see, or like Jerry Springer back in the days. Nothing of that I think was true, and if it's true, they are really
Oh
crazy. But I watched that because you want to see all that extreme stuff,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, different form of entertainment, even though it's not true.
Yeah. So I hope, Konstantinos, that your answer or that your question is answered
Yeah.
by
Seeing
this.
it.
Or the other questions. I'm
Well,
sorry.
not, I'm just looking. There's people watching. There are a couple people watching, but nobody's commented yet. But he also asked a question on Facebook about the Lenormand courses.
Yeah. So yes, we will provide very special Petit Lenormand courses. We will bring something new, something revolutionary,
Yeah.
and I hope that we can start somewhere in December. It's up to me because now I'm challenged to do the videos and I'm like procrastinating and writing essays and all that. So, but I want to deliver them as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But there is also an event on the 30th of December, and we call it the lenormand Leap into Light. So that's
Mm.
layered because we will shed a whole different light on the Petit lenormand, make it easier, make it, since I'm really into how to convey a message, how to let people even make better understanding of what they are learning. So I've, from out of neurology ideas, it will be if we do the course. So I'm now talking about the event and the course. So, but
Yeah. Yeah.
the course will be something revolutionary, and you will find out along the way when we get closer to the date. But it will
Yeah.
be different. It will shed a whole new light, and it will give you ways to have a deeper and better understanding and to work better with those cars than ever before. You know,
Hmm.
and the event, it will be like a festivity. We will
Yeah.
have a drink. We will have fun. We will play a game.
Yeah.
We will dive into something very special and
Yeah.
useful regards of the method of distance, what I will
Yeah.
explain. And besides that, we will make it a very special event because there will be two group hypnosis in regards of remembering the card meanings in the method
Yes.
of distance in order to deepen your understanding of them.
Yeah.
So we have like also a group um, hypnosis.
Yes.
Let that really sink into your subconscious
That's
mind.
exciting. Definitely. Yes.
So you will benefit in many ways. So there will also be a PDF and all that. But besides that, we will make sure that by that evening, we will let it sink into your subconscious mind.
Yeah. And that's why I think it's going to be a really amazing event just for that alone. The two separate groups, the game will play, talking
Yeah.
about the meetings and doing the sessions, the two group sessions. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be very interactive, which is good to really something never done before.
Yeah, because there are several ways to learn faster, to learn better, to have deeper understanding. And besides that, we will work on in the future, and that will come in handy because Morgan and I, we both have a deep understanding of cartomancy systems.
Hmm.
But herein comes also handy my therapeutic background. So we will make sure that you will be much more balanced than ever by reading your cards, that you have the guts to really say things that you did not manage to say before. So
Yeah.
we will provide a lot of new things you can only benefit from.
Yeah. Yes. I think it's going to be very exciting. And
Yeah.
it's kicks everyone off right before the courses, you know?
Yeah, and maybe the courses are already due by then.
But
We would love
yeah.
to see that. So I
Yeah.
want to have them as soon as possible. But as you guys know, we jumped. That was our strategy. We jumped and we said, okay, all routes we adjust. So and
Yeah.
these are the phase we are already in. We having a lot of fun, but we do it our ways. That's maybe not always the fastest way, but we will get there eventually. No worries, we do it
Yeah.
our own way.
Definitely.
But this is also, I ask you, please help us to grow. share us our information, at least if you like it. Don't share anything you don't like, but
Yeah.
we will make a large community. I am very much sure that we will succeed. The energy is good. We have a lot of great reactions and all that, but we are now in the phase that we have to grow.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, yeah.
So please help us,
Yeah.
help us grow, because
Yeah.
we will also put your word out. So we answer your questions. We will search with you, because we are not be all end all, and I don't owe wisdom either. But
Yeah.
Morgan and I will search it together with you if you want.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing is you'll always have, you're not going to be left hanging anytime. There'll be that support, answering questions, or
Yes.
even just participating. Because before each event, we always have a fun 8-day lead up. Like with the Halloween thing, it was a map quest with archetypes. This one's going to be more shadow work based every day, where you really
Yes.
are digging deep into your shadows.
Yes, exactly. So for all the lenormand fans, all the cardomancy fans, which I know that's now for now the bulk of our audience.
Yeah.
We'll do a lot of great stuff in regards of cardomancy. So I
Yes.
really like to investigate, to go deep, and together with Morgan, we are the best team to do that, and we will provide things on tarot, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But the event will really take place on the 30th of December. So really make sure that you are part of that. So we can, it's also maybe a bit restricted on how many people we can subscribe, because it will be.
But even the 13th, I mean, that's still about 13th of December, you said that's like a month away.
The 30th,
yeah. I was thinking, but that's still plenty of time. And like, you're going to have your PDF again, which you said was at like 60 pages, but I'm sure you're going to condense it.
Yeah. But now you're talking about I was talking about the Lenormand. And on the 13th of December, we do our midwinter part 2.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I thought you said the 13th. Sorry. That's like 30th, 13th. Yeah. Well, both of them are going to be amazing. But yes, the Lenormand one, you have plenty of time to like sign up and, get ready for that. Get your cards out. Pick a good deck. Pick a fun drink,
Yeah. It will definitely be fun,
Yeah.
And it will be outside of your comfort zone.
Oh, yes, definitely.
We will make sure about that. But it will be fun. It will be safe. It will be really friendly, because that's the way we want it.
Yes, exactly. Oh, yes. But if you're really serious about like really diving with Lenormand, it's the best place to go, because like you said, something that's never done before, that's really going to help stick the meanings, stick how you dive into it, the games,
Yeah. And learning in a harmonious environment, that's really the way to do it.
Yeah.
So take your agendas. The 13th of December, we do a Lenormand event. The 13th, we do the midwinter too. So we had like the Halloween Hidden Gene, which was a big success. And now we do like the midwinter, and that will be, really amazing. I'm doing a lot of research. Like Morgan said, now you dive in all sources, and I was like reading. So we will talk some part of that about the Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree is really, in that regard, a really heathen world tree. So with the star on top, if so, like the universal axis from the Earth right away to the North Star. So that's why the star is on top of the tree. So, and then I was like reading old books, especially of Mircea Eliade. But those books are almost like 100 years old, and those people are really brilliant, and I want to bring those people into attention. And, I already, if you read my blogs and all that, I really like the perennial philosophy. Yeah. But what's the perennial philosophy? It's a philosophy, so that you cannot capture it in once. It's like a spectrum. So there are people who say, okay, perennial philosophy is the philosophy that every religion, every myth, every spiritual construct is one and the same, which I definitely do not agree.
Yeah.
For what that's worth. There was a lot of local flavor and all that. Yeah? A lot of differences, a lot of comparative concepts, but there are a few things who are like universal perceptions, and one of them is like the world tree or the universal axis. And then I
Yes.
was like reading the books of Mircea Eliade. He was like a Romanian comparative religion student and comparative mythology. And he
Yeah.
was like investigating African nomadic tribes
Yeah.
and their myths. So they had like their own axis, their own world tree. So sometimes it's like a pole, and many like with the Celts and like in the Vedas and all that, it's like a real world tree.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
sometimes it's also a cord or a ladder. So it's
Yeah.
like in order to rise up and rise down from the tree, pole, ladder, cord, whatever. So, but
Yeah.
these nomadic tribes, they somehow, but it's a myth. There happens something and their pole broke.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
their universe collapsed mythologically, or so they could not be connected with the higher realms.
Oh
So
yeah.
from there on, because the pole broke, they had to be go to Africa, live in poverty,
Oh jeez.
and live with hard times. So that was those people. It's myths. So do you
Yeah.
understand? So the universal axis broke, and
Yeah.
the universe collapses. That's a real universal idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in the end, it's also like Jacob's ladder is somehow the same idea. So they go up and down. Yeah, it's like, but we will
Yeah.
dive into that. But there was this other tribe, and that was really fascinating. So they were a nomadic tribe, and they really carried their pole with them always. So that's a
Yeah.
heavy task. So the strongest man, they really have to, and that was an honor. So
Yeah.
they went to Africa, especially like around the Nile River, and
Yeah.
that. So they planted the pole
Mhm.
somewhere, and then they built the camp. So it's also like the center of the world. So the
Yeah.
Iliada is very much well known for the center of the world theory, and that's really
Yeah.
great.
Oh yeah.
So they either plant a pole. So they had their pole, and for some kind of reason, this pole also was broken. Their universe collapsed, and then he wrote, but the whole tribe, they did not know what to do, and they were like laying down around the broken pole, and they all died.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's complete destruction.
Yeah, but I know if that's mythical,
Yeah. That
but
what's the under symbolism? Yeah. Yeah.
it really
Yeah.
somehow, yeah, explains the universal axis
Yeah.
and the realm between heaven and earth, for whatever that's worth. You don't have to be religious, but that you understand it, yeah,
Yeah.
philosophically. Because that's
Yeah.
also what you see in those old archaic ideas, or like mysticism or esoteric, that you somehow build a city
Yeah.
inspired, like for instance Jerusalem. You have like the earthly Jerusalem, and it's inspired on the heavenly Jerusalem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
I
like
do.
the same with Rome, Atlantis, whatever.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. The same themes.
So the perfect city, and the perfect city always
False.
revolves around the sacred center, the
Mhm.
fireplace.
Yes.
So
That.
yeah, and with a lot of nomadic tribes, like for instance, like how you call it, the Siberian tribes. They had like tents with a hole in the
Mhm.
roof. So that was somehow the gateway to heaven. But this pole, it was layered, so it was part of the construction. As the
Yeah.
same way as the construction, like for instance, the Celts, they look up to the tree and they were visualizing, they saw that the branches of the tree somehow kept the atmosphere or the air.
Yes.
And that's the
Yeah.
same. So they climbed the pole. They had like marks in that, like 9 marks of the 9 worlds. So they, in a shamanic act, they went to the rooftop, and in the rooftop there was somehow like more gods or whatever they preferred, and they somehow in a shamanic act climbed the pole towards heaven.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the same like with, for instance, like the Germanic and Norse world tree, where like
Yeah.
Odin is like traveling the worlds through the tree
Yeah.
on his horse.
Up near.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
and the same goes for like, that's interesting, and then we will round it up. So the witches with a broom between their legs is also the same idea. So they
Yes.
ride somehow the tree,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like also it also alludes to the hobby horse. So the shaman would ride a hobby horse.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you see that in a lot of European folklore and all that. So it always alludes to shamanic
Oh, yes.
riding
Yes.
up and down the tree, because the North Germanic world tree is named after the horse carrying the furious Woden.
Yes. Yes.
So, and that will be explained in depth in our midwinter too, because, yeah,
Oh, and
the veil between the worlds got thin whenever we feel and see tangible difference when darkness wins over light during the day,
yeah.
culminating towards midwinter
Yes.
to the ultimate fight.
Yes.
Who's going to
Yes.
win, the light or eternal darkness?
Yes. There's so many. Yeah. That's why, like, it'll be interesting to talk about all of it, and even some of the celebrations that are as far back as like 500, 400, or 300, sorry, BC. I'm going the wrong direction.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
and it's interactive. People who were part of the Halloween hidden gene, they know how we work. So yeah,
oh, because because it's not just the one event. We have so much stuff for them to do leading up to the event, not even the activities, but your PDFs, all that, like the Facebook group will open. So there'll be discussions even before we get there.
yeah. So yeah, everyone listening in now live or afterwards, take your agenda, mark those day.
Yes.
13 December is
Yes.
the midwinter too, and we call it Winter Warriors. And why do we call it Winter Warriors? And I will not tell too much, because there's also this martial edge to the midwinter festival, since it alludes to Woden and its wild hunt. And you will find out that Santa has a lot to do with that. But
Yes. Safe. Yeah. They'll have to sign up to find out.
yeah, then you can connect the dots. And you will definitely have something to say with Christmas. No, then it's already after Christmas, but with your friends or your family at New Year's Eve or whatever. So it
Yeah.
will be in that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Just gonna see if there's any. Yeah. Oh, just one constant notice was saying, oh, hello to you both. Sorry. The comments like fly around. I'm gonna have to find a better way to read the comments between switching,
Yeah. Maybe I can follow up with my cell phone or something. We have to.
Well, no,
Maybe.
I'm gonna set up my tablet. One of the kids ran off with my tablet, but like I'm just gonna start making sure my tablet's right here so nobody runs off with it.
Kids and cats, isn't it?
Yes, exactly, exactly. One or the other. All my technology stuff.
Yeah,
We have a YouTube ban in the house, but not if I'm on a call because then I can't stop somebody. You
yeah.
know?
So yeah, please
Yeah,
follow us. If people have suggestions, what
yeah.
you want to hear, what you want to talk about,
Oh,
we are here
and
for you. Reach out, and we like everything to do with mystery. So
yes. And if they join so hopefully everyone here has joined the Facebook community group that's different than the Facebook group because I already started today with a bunch of the midwinter things. So there'll definitely be polls about what you want to hear, what traditions are definitely every day will be something different leading up to it. So if you
yeah,
have a suggestion or have something you want to talk about, that's the area to start having these discussions.
yeah, and the background will always also be a little bit of comparative religious studies, perennialism, and it's also interesting wherever you are in the world, in Asia, Africa, wherever, that we, yeah, learn from each other, that we get new insights and all that,
Oh,
that in a great community.
I think so. It's definitely to the traditions that you've been doing every year and not knowing why. So that you
Yeah,
can like I've been doing this and being fascinated to really see where it's coming from.
yeah, and it can only deepen your experience.
Oh yes.
Maybe that's why
Oh
we are on the field.
yes, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So yeah, let's round it up for today. Please, people, make sure you follow our socials. But more
Yes,
important, take your agenda, mark those days. 13th of December, our Midwinter Warriors, which will be with great information. I'm writing a big essay, and that will be even bigger than that from Halloween. Hidden Gene. It's a hell of a
yes,
task, but
yes,
when I dive into something, it really captivates me, and then I know it will be okay.
yes. Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
and if they haven't done the Halloween, one all there's three different replays and still your 45-page PDF with the activities. So if anyone still wants to dive into that, it is available on the website.
Yay.
So it's fun.
It's a great offer. So
Yeah. Yeah.
we see you on when will we come live again on
Um,
Sunday.
yeah. Yes. Wait, today's Tuesday. Yes. Tuesday and Sundays are Mystery Channel days. And then,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but sign up for the emails so you do get everything that's happening.
Voila. I wish you all a very good day wherever you are in the world. If you're like in Europe or other places, it's almost over and out.
Yeah.
I hear it's like 8:38 p.m. I
Yeah.
will rush home because I have to eat.
Yes.
I'm getting
Yeah.
hungry.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. Bye,
Yeah.
everyone. See you on
All right.
Sunday, and take your agenda. It's
Yeah.
important.
Yes. Definitely. Can't wait to see